right. All right. Excuse me. Phew. All right, hello. We're just getting set up and we'll get started in just a minute or two here. So have a seat, relax. All right. Do a quick mic check. Test, test, test. Okay. All right. So have a seat, relax, make yourself comfortable. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin with breathing. So relax your shoulders, sit up straight. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So take a deep breath, inhale, fill your lungs completely with air. And when you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Inhale and exhale as you need to. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer. And with each exhale, your shoulders are relaxing. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. So we're inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath on the exhale. Now on the next inhale, inhale and lift your arms and hands up, palms together above your head. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms down. So now we're inhaling and exhaling through our nose, inhaling, lifting and reaching, exhaling, relaxing down. Move with your breath. Try and expand your abdomen on the inhale and allow your navel to contract toward your spine on the exhale. Move with your breathing. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the left side as we exhale and lower our arms down. When we're ready to inhale, we're going to turn our torso back to the center and then exhale, turning to the opposite side, lowering your arms down. So we're alternating sides, inhaling up and exhaling down, breathing through our nose. Try and lift your chest as you do this and sit up straight. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now extend your arms in front of you with your palms together. And we're going to inhale and allow our wrists to guide us out. So our fingers are pointing in. Reach as far back as you can on the inhale. And then when you're ready to exhale, point your fingers away and bring your wrists back together. So inhaling out, fingers pointing in, and reach as far back as you can on the inhale. And then exhale, point your fingers away, coming back with our wrists together. So try and flex your wrists as much as you can. Spread your fingers wide if you can. And move with your breath. One more time. And then bring your hands together in prayer posture with your palms touching and your forearms parallel to the floor. Now inhale and reach as far up as you can. And exhale, come back. At the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down. Try and flex your wrist as much as possible. When you're ready to inhale, inhale through your nose, reaching as far up as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down. So continue moving with your breath. When you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And when you exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. One more time. And when you're done, just bring your hands to prayer posture and breathe naturally through your nose. Now go ahead and straighten your arms out again in front of you. Sit up straight, lift your chest. And we're going to inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can, and then exhale, wrap your hands around, grab your shoulder blades, and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top and lift your head. Inhale, reach as far back as you can again. And this time exhale, put the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Then lift your head and inhale one more time. And exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. All right, so now we're gonna get up into a tabletop position, which is on all fours. So spread your fingers wide, place your hands under your shoulders, place your knees under your hips. You can be on the balls of your toes or the flat of your feet. Check that your index finger is facing forward and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. So if you were to bend your elbows, they would come back toward your thighs. Now we're going to keep our arms straight and we're going to do cat-cow. Keep in mind that our head moves last. So go ahead and inhale and arch your lower spine and lift your head at the end of the inhale. And then exhale, release the arch in your spine, push your upper back toward the ceiling, and then lower your head at the end of the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head at the very end. On the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteals as we lift our spine toward the ceiling like a cat and lower our head. Just remember the head moves last. On the exhale, tighten your gluteals, pull your navel in toward your spine. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause in a neutral position with your spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, I'm going to face forward. We're going to inhale and reach our right arm and left leg out, pull our navel in toward our spine, and then exhale, lower your right arm and left leg down. Switching to the opposite arm and leg, inhale, reaching out, opposite arm and leg are extended. When you're ready to exhale, bring that back down. Follow your breath, inhaling out, exhaling down. Pull the navel in toward the spine, and as you do this, move with your breath, reaching as much as you can. One more time on each side. And then pause in a neutral position with your head and your spine and your neck parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to spread our knees, bring our feet together, and sit our hips back on our heels, and then lower our torso down, breathing through our nose. Place your forehead on the ground. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left hand up toward the ceiling, and exhale, take our left hand under our right and relax our left shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. And then inhale, reaching as much as you can. Exhale, coming down and relaxing. Move with your breath. Inhale the left hand up, reaching, and then exhale down. Try and relax your shoulder on the ground with your ear on the ground. One more time. On the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and ear on the ground and relax. Feel free to adjust your arm if you need to bring it more parallel to your shoulder so that your shoulder is all the way down on the ground. If you'd like to lift your right hand up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind you, you can reach for your left hip and twist our torso to the right side, breathing through our nose. Inhale and exhale, long, deep breaths. If your arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it back down to the ground. And then we're going to inhale and reach one more time and exhale back to tabletop position. Okay. And now we're going to switch to the right side. So we're going to inhale and reach our right hand up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso as much as we can. And then exhale, take our right arm under our left and relax our right shoulder and ear down on the ground. When you're ready, inhale, reach and twist. Exhale, coming down and relaxing. Again, our focus is to bring our arm and shoulder all the way down. Inhale as much as you can. Relaxing down. Follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and ear down on the ground and relax. Breathe through your nose. If you'd like to take your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back, you can reach for your right hip, keeping your torso twisted, relaxing your shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your left hand is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the ground for support. And we're going to inhale one more time, reaching and twisting. Exhale back to tabletop. Now from here, pull your navel in toward your spine. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Okay? All right. And then we're going to walk our hands forward into a puppy pose. Make sure your knees are under your hips. Breathe through your nose. Opening up the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders. Pushing the floor away with our hands. And then pull your navel in as you slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. And we're going to spread our knees, bring our feet together, and sit down in child's pose, lowering our hips to our heels, lowering our forehead down as far as we can, and breathe through our nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, And come back up to tabletop position. From here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Feel free to place something soft under your right knee if you need to. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, come on up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. And breathe through your nose. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose, long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back, and then step your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Again, you can place something under your left knee if you need to. Come on up into a lower lunge with your hands in prayer posture. Breathing through our nose. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up, and exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're going to spread our knees and sit back into child's pose again. Feet together, hips lowered to your heels, and then lower your torso down as far as you can, relaxing your forehead on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, make sure your fingers are spread wide, index finger facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your elbows are facing your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes, and we're going to push the floor away and lift our hips in the air. You can lift your heels off the ground, alternating, stretching the backs of your legs. And try and relax your shoulders. Breathing through your nose. And then come down, bring your knees back down. And we're going to slowly walk to the front of our mat and then stand up. So from here, we're going to separate our feet so that they're under our hips, about 4 or 5 inches. Observe the bottom of your feet. Try and evenly distribute the weight of your body on your feet. And then we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling and swan dive down, bringing our hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down, stretching the backs of our legs. And then bend your knees and inhale, reaching your hands up again toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down to the side. Again, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and swan dive down all the way, hands to the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Stretch the backs of your legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back. Keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. We're going to come on up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture in front of our chest. So the left leg is straight, the right knee is bent over the right ankle. Our torso and hips are facing forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor as you turn your torso and hips to face the left side. So our right knee is still bent over our right ankle. Our left leg is straight, our arms are parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together, lift your chest, and gaze out over your right fingertips. Now from here, we're gonna bend our torso over our leg, take our right forearm and place it in front of our right thigh, and take our left arm over our head, reaching in front of us. You can look down or sideways or up at your arm if you'd like. And then release, come back to Warrior Two, arms parallel to the floor. Then inhale, bring your left arm forward, adjust your hips and your left foot so that you're facing forward. Reach up toward the ceiling and exhale, coming down, hands to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale, hands together above your head, and exhale down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up, and we're going to swan dive down, hand to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Get a good stretch behind your legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back. Keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Come on up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling. And exhale, turn your torso toward the right side as you lower your arms parallel to the floor. Adjust your right foot. Our torso and hips are facing the right side. Lower your shoulders and lift your chest as you gaze out over your left fingertips. Breathing through your nose. Now we're going to bend our left arm and bend our torso over our left thigh. Take our right arm straight over our head, reaching in front of us. Again, you can look down or sideways or up at your arm. And try and breathe. Try and straighten out your arm as much as you can. Reaching forward. And release. Come back to Warrior Two. And then inhale as you swing your right arm forward and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale down. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet out and then place our hands on our hips and bend our knees. Okay, and then slowly come up. Now we're going to bend our knees again. Take a deep breath, inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor. You can straighten out your legs if you'd like. And relax your head and shoulders. You can grab your elbows if you'd like. And breathe through your nose. Now inhale and reach your hands up behind you, interlace your fingers, and lift your knuckles toward the ceiling. Relax your neck and head. Try and move your arms as far behind you as you can, straightening out your arms. And release, bring your hands down to the floor. And from here, we're going to slowly walk our hands to the left foot and move our torso over our left leg. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, come back to the center. And walk your hands to the right foot. And pull your torso as close as you can toward your right leg. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, come back to the center. Place your hands on your hips, bend your knees, and we're going to slowly come back up. And from here, we're going to sit down on the mat and straighten our legs out in front of us. All right. Scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent. And we're going to place our arms parallel to the floor, lift your chest, pull your navel in, and sit back a little bit and lift your heels off the ground, breathing through your nose, balancing. If you'd like, you can straighten out one leg and breathe. And when you're ready, you can then straighten out the other and breathe. And if you feel ready, you can lift both legs, try and straighten them instead of having them bent, and then lower them down. And come back, grab your wrists or elbows, and relax. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now we're going to do that again. So move your arms parallel to the floor, lift your chest, pull your navel in, sit back, and lift your heels, your feet off the ground, and balance. If you'd like, you can lift one leg, try and straighten it out, and the other. And if you can, lift both, but straighten them out. And then lower your feet down. And from here, we're going to slowly bring our spine down to the ground, controlling our movement. And then spread your arms out like a T, parallel to your shoulders with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. From here, we're going to move our feet under our knees as much as possible, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. So your feet are wide apart. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, palms of our hands are facing up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center, and exhale as you allow them to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left palm. So our knees are relaxing on the right side, and our head is turned to gaze at our left palm. Our shoulders are on the ground, breathing through our nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center and move your arms down next to your torso. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees again and that you can grab your ankles with your hands if you needed to. From here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and lift our hips as high up on the inhale as we can, tightening our gluteal muscles. And then on the exhale, we're going to lower our hips an inch away from the ground, not all the way. When you're ready to inhale, lift as much as you can, pushing your heels into the ground and tightening your gluteal muscles. And then on the exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. Follow your breath. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted as we take our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose, lifting our hips and breathing. Tightening our gluteal muscles, pushing our heels into the ground. One more breath. And then release your hands from under your hips, and on the exhale, lower your hips all the way down to the ground. And then bring your knees in toward your chest and wrap your arms around, grab your elbows, and rock side to side. And then lower your feet down with your knees bent. We're going to take our left foot and cross our left ankle over our right thigh, just above our right knee. Take our left hand and push our left thigh away from us. Breathing through our nose. And then release. Now we're going to take our hands between our legs and under our right thigh, lifting our right foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you pull your right thigh toward you. Use your left forearm to push your left thigh away. So we're pushing our left thigh away. At the same time, we're pulling our right thigh toward us on the exhale. Try and relax your feet. Relax your hips. And just breathe. And release. Lower your right foot down. Release your hands from under your hips. Lift your left foot up toward the ceiling and then bend it down. And now we're going to take our right ankle and cross it over our left thigh just above our knee. We're going to take our right hand and push our right thigh away from us. Breathing through your nose. release. Now take your hands and lift your left foot off the ground. Take your hands behind your left thigh and interlace your fingers. And then from here, we're going to take a deep breath and inhale through our nose. And on the exhale, we're going to pull our left thigh toward us. And at the same time, we're going to use our right forearm to push our right thigh away. With each exhale, gently pulling the left thigh in and at the same time pushing the right thigh away with our right forearm or elbow. Relax your feet. Gently pulling with each exhale. And then release, lower your feet. Lift your right foot up toward the ceiling and then lower it down. And then from now, we're going to lift both feet up toward the air and reach our hands to the outer edges of our feet and pull our feet down into happy baby pose. Our knees are on the outside of our torso. You can lift your feet to rock yourself side to side, massaging your spine. Or if you'd like to rock up and down, you can do that as well. Give your spine a nice massage, releasing any tension that you may feel. And then inhale your feet up and hands up, and then exhale, bring them down to the ground. Adjust your body so that you're on your mat, and we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So you want to straighten your body out, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides, and close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Move your arms 4 or 5 inches away from your body with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Observe your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Try and relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your biceps and your forearms, your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs. Relax your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you breathe and focus on your breath. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then we're going to push ourselves up into a comfortable seated position with your spine straight. So we'll end the practice by inhaling through our nose and exhaling with our mouth open wide with a strong exhale. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. Strong exhale. Again, inhale. Again. Now this time, inhale, bring the palms of your hands together. As you exhale through your nose, pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.